show her what it is. Somebody would. Okay, so then he decided that I didn't have to tell jokes. And so then he started coming up with laughter exercises. And now it's about 60 countries and about 6,000 laughter clubs. And so we started a laughter club here. So if I can have everybody stand up, I want to show you what we did before we even heard about laughter yoga. And it's a technique that I use. I got to use, when I first used this, I woke up at 3 a.m. in the morning, or one of the first times, and my cell phone was missing, and my 2 teenage boys were missing. 3 a.m. So I called my cell phone, and my son answered the phone. I said, "What are you doing? Where are you, you know?" And he was at his friend's house. He'd taken my cell phone. And he's like, and he hung up on me. And then he wouldn't answer again. And, you know, he's like 13 years old. I mean, it could get you a little agitated. How many people would agitated that? If your kids would slow your cell phone down. So I'm driving over there, and I'm working to be a calm person. And a calm person, calm stands for composure activates light in me. So I'm working to be a calm father, you know, not scream and yell, be nice. Make sure I have good PMS. PMS stands for Peace Management Skills. I know you think I thought it stands for Pantone Matching System, but it stands for Peace Management Skills. So this is what I did. This is a technique that I did, okay? So I want you to breathe with me. Just take your hands like this and breathe deep in. Now let it out. Deep in. Let it out. Deep in. So I'm breathing hard, right? Where's my 2 boys at? 3 a.m. in the morning. Where's my cell phone? Hangs up on me, won't talk to me again, okay? So then the second step of this is that I only said it about 5 million times, and that was, I love everyone, I love everyone, I love everyone. So say that with me. We're going to say it about 20 times, okay? Ready? I love everyone, 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 I love everyone. Great. Very good, very good. Yay. Very good. Very good. Yay. Very good, very good. Yay. Okay, so I'm driving the car and I'm saying I love everyone 5 million times as I'm, right? And then the next step, so first is to breathe, second is I love everyone, and the third step is to get in touch with your inner Santa. Has anybody here ever got in touch with your inner Santa? Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do it. Cookies? You can have cookies and milk. Cool. Well, put your hand on your tummy, both hands right here. Just roll it back and forth a little bit. And what we're going to do now is get in touch with that inner Santa, and you're going to go, ho, 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 10 times. Awesome. Yay! Get good at that. So that's the 3 steps. Who can repeat them right now? The 3 steps. This is called the play nice process. This is what I did when I was finding my sons on my cell phone. Who can tell me the 3 steps?
Breathe. I love everyone.
I love everyone. And inner Santa.
Okay, very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! Okay, awesome. So anytime that your son takes your cell phone, or maybe 10 years from now, or 5 years from now, use the play nice process. Somebody does something mean to you, somebody cuts you off in traffic, then you just do breathe 3 times. I love everyone, even the person that just cut me off, just the person that almost wrecked into me, right? The person that just parked their car too close to me, can't get out of my car, whatever. Somebody was mean to me, whatever. You just say that and then get in touch with inner Santa. This is all about laughter, okay? All right, so our next step we're going to talk about is the mechanics, okay? So laughter yoga and the exercises that Dr. Kataria came up with, it has 3 basic steps. The first step is to breathe, and that's what yoga has to do with laughter. Laughter yoga, you think, oh, it's going to have something to do with a mat or techniques or moves or poses or anything. It really doesn't. It's just all about the breathing, okay? So this is his steps, okay? First off, we're just going to breathe. So take a big breath in again. Let it out. Another big one in. Let it out. Another one in. Let it out. Second step is to clap, and this is how we clap. And we're going to kind of laugh while we're clapping, but it goes like this. I'm going to show you first, okay? Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Yay! Okay, do it with me. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Yay! Hey, we're going to do it faster this time. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Yay! Okay, now really slow motion. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Ho, ho, ha, ha, he. Yay! Okay, has anybody that's ever got really mad and angry? You know somebody? Okay.
Oh, me. That's somebody else.
Who else got really angry? What did they get angry about?
Something I'd done or said.
Okay, do we say sometimes they're just not in their right mind, right?
That too.
My last name's Wright, so they weren't in my mind. Right, they weren't in the right mind. So what clapping does and the laughing is it balances the left and the right brain, so people can think level-headed. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're doing this clapping. Okay, so this is the mechanics of it. So we're going to do some breathing. We're going to do some clapping, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to have you do an exercise. And the exercise might be that you go around to everyone in the room as fast as you can, and you just say, aloha, ha, ha. Okay, you get that? Aloha, ha, ha. But you got to get every person, look them in the eyes and do that. Now, we could do this all day, but when you hear me say, starting this, ho, ho, ha, ha, he, then you're going to know that that exercise is done. We'll move to another one. But we'll do the clapping together. Okay? So let's do the breathing first. So take your arm right here and breathe in and out. This arm and out. Both arms and out. Okay, so now I want you to go around the room, every person, and go aloha ha. Go! Awesome. Hey, how many people have given somebody a high five here? How do you give a high five? Show me how you do it. Okay, now, this time, we're going to go around the room, and you can give a high five, but you're going to miss. Okay, so it's going to look like this. And then you're going to laugh really good. Okay, this is really good. Okay, on your marks, get set. High five! Hey, when's the last time you sent a letter?
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Somebody say, who sent a letter? Did you send a letter?
Yes.
Who did you send a letter to?
My dentist.
Your dentist? What did it say?
I sent my bill in. That's
Oh,
cute.
all right, cool. How about, when's the last time you sent an email? This morning? How about a text? Anybody text during my presentation?
We can't
Don't
answer
text
this.
and laugh at the same time. How many people have ever sent a laugh to another person?
I think like GIFs are funny, and that makes people laugh.
Okay, great. So today we're going to send a laugh, okay? We gave a presentation up at Riverton High School one day, and so this is how we do it. I will say to somebody, who would you like to send a laugh to? And then they say, and then I say, what kind of laugh? And they say, oh, it'll sound like this. Ha 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 ha. Okay, great. And then we send a laugh to, and then I will say, sending a laugh to Fred. And then we all laugh. And then I say it again, sending a laugh to Fred. We all say it together. And then we laugh. And then we say it. We do it 3 times, okay? So one gal, I said to her, I said, who wants to send a laugh? Oh, I do. Who do you want to send a laugh to? We had a big group. We were in the gym. Who do you want to send a laugh to? She goes, I want to send it to my dad. I'm like, great, where's your dad at? She goes, I don't know. And I said, well, that's okay. We're going to find him. We're finding him. So we did the laughter and everything and sent the laugh to her dad. So today what we're going to do is we're going to send a laugh. We're going to do 3 of them, and no postage necessary. So who would like to send a laugh to somebody? Come on up, right here. Who do you want to send a laugh to?
My mama.
Your mama. Where's your mama at?
She's in Kentucky right
Kentucky. What? Paducah or?
now.
Louisville. Okay, she's in Louisville. Did I say that right? I served my mission down by there. Oh, okay. What kind of laugh do you want to send her?
Just everyone can do their own unique one.
Okay, unique one. All right, awesome. So this is how we go. So everybody's going to say, what's your mom's name?
Mary.
Mary. So we'll all say together, sending a laugh to Mary, and then we're going to laugh for a few seconds. And then we're going to say, sending a laugh to Mary, laugh a little bit, sending a laugh to Mary, laugh a little bit. Okay? Ready? Do you think she's ready?
I think she's ready.
Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, we'll say sending a laugh to Mary, then we'll laugh. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sending a laugh to Mary. Sending a laugh to Mary. Sending a laugh to Mary.
Very good, very good.
Yay! Very good, very good, yay! Very good, yay!
Okay, great. Who wants to send a laugh to someone? Who's ready? Right here. Come on up, come on up. Let's lead the laughter choir, okay? Okay, who are you going to send it to?
My fiance.
Your fiance. What's his name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, where's he at?
In California.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so
Sacramento.
Sorry, we don't go to Sacramento. No. So, tell me his name again.
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Okay, so you ready?
Just laugh.
What kind of laugh do you want to send to?
Yeah.
All right, so you ready?
Sending a laugh to Jonathan. Sending a laugh to Jonathan. Awesome, 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 awesome,
Okay, we have one more laugh. Oh, hey, you know what? I just got confirmation that Jonathan did get that laugh. Okay, come on up. Who are we going to send one to?
My brother.
What's his name?
Shane.
Where's Shane?
He's from Louisiana.
Where's he at? Baton Rouge. What's he doing there? Cool. All right. Well, we send cookies, we send donuts, and we send laughs to missionaries. Awesome. Okay, what kind of laugh do you want to send?
Probably an eagle laugh.
An evil laugh? What does that sound like? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Sending a laugh to Shane. Sending a laugh to Shane. Sending a laugh to Shane.
Very good.
Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay!
Okay, say that a little bit louder. The class down the street can't hear us, down the hall.
Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay!
All right, awesome. So we sent some laughs, and how many people have a recipe book? Is it all online, or Remember the little boxes? Anybody have a recipe? You have a box?
Yeah.
What is your favorite recipe?
Probably my white chili.
The white chili?
Oh, so
White
good.
chili?
I love white chili.
I haven't heard of that. How about another recipe? Anybody got a good recipe?
Chocolate.
Chocolate chip cookies. Double chocolate, right? Anybody else with the recipe?
Banana bread.
Banana bread. Okay. Awesome. Well, I have a recipe for you today. You're ready for that. Anybody want to hear a recipe?
Yeah.
Be a great one. Okay, this is a recipe that if you want to ruin a relationship, use this recipe.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? This is the recipe. And I use acronyms. They're called apps or acronyms. Acronyms producing peace. That's what an app is for us. So we have, I already spoke to PMS. That's peace management skills. We have laugh over it. That's LOI. Laugh over it. So when somebody pulls in front of me in traffic, instead of me screaming and yelling about it, and I just, that person just pulled me in front of traffic. And I use the Swell app. Anybody know what Swell stands for? SWEL. Anybody have any idea? Okay, use it today when somebody, this next week somebody pulls in front of you, or somebody does something kind of mean to you, especially when you're driving. Swell stands for this. Smile. Everybody smile. Wave. Energetically laugh.
That would be so creepy.
I have been testing this, and the other day somebody gave me the perfect opportunity. I was driving through this kind of an alleyway, and here was State Street in Orem, and there's a business right here, and I'm just coming right here, and they just came right in front of me, and I slammed on my brakes, and they took that parking spot there. I mean, I wasn't fighting for the parking spot. Maybe they thought I was, but I thought, first thought was, right? Second thought was I better use my PMS skills, my peace management skills, and I said, swell, yeah, smile, wave, energetically laugh. And it works great, test that one. But back to the recipe, if you want to ruin a relationship, this works 150% of the time. I guarantee it, because I've used it. Test it. But this is the recipe. Number 1, be a victim. Number 2, be a victim. Number 3, be a victim. And the acronym for this is VIP. Victim in progress. So, do I ever stop being a victim if I'm in progress? Am I the dog chasing my tail, right? The antidote for it is MVP. Anybody know what the MVP stands for?
Valuable player.
Oh, yeah, can be. Well, you can be. Yeah. It stands for Marvelous Victor Progressive. So I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward, and I'm doing IITP on anything else, and I'm not burping. IITP, you know what that stands for? It's in the past. It already happened. I used that in the BYU basketball game last year. Something happened that wasn't very fun. I looked at my wife and said, "Man, it's in the past." Oh, that's IITP. It's in the past. I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm not going to burp about it either. Because when I burp, I'm a victim. And burp, anybody know what that stands for? Anybody taking notes on this yet? Really close. Bring up raunchy past. Burp. Oh man, that ref, why did he make that call? Or why did he have to travel right at that point? We're wearing the powder blues against Utah, and this happened and that happened. Okay, that's in the past. So again, back to the recipe. Victim in progress. Just keeps happening. How many people do you know that they'll go through, you talk to them like, what happened? I got a ticket, this person looked at me weird. They didn't wave at me when they cut me off in traffic. Aren't they supposed to wave? Use a swell app, I thought. And they just keep talking about everything that's gone bad. Instead, I can dwell on great stuff. I go to the dogs, right? Dwell on great stuff. So anyway, anybody want to use the recipe of VIP? I don't use that either. I've been married 27 years, so I've used it, and I'll tell you, it works every time to ruin a nice happy day or ruin anything. So I ask you to be very aware of when you're a victim, okay? And when you talk about it. Instead, be a marvelous victor progressive, okay? So if anything happens that's not fun, then I'm just going to laugh over it, right? Let me tell you an example of this, okay? Well, I have another one for you. So you can be a victim in progress. But there's another one that's near and dear to me. It's called FM4. It's a great radio station, okay? One day my wife said something, and I'm like, are you trying to tell me what you just said? If somebody kicked me in the shins, I'm supposed to say, I forgive myself for Shane kicking me in the shins? She goes, yeah, that's what it is. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know, we were going to give a presentation one day, and she was late, and her cell phone had died. And I'm like, Teresa, I'm calling. I'm like, she gets there, she can see the look on my face, and I'm being a victim. I'm like, Teresa, you're making us late, right? And she goes, I've forgiven myself for you being upset. And I said, I've forgiven myself for you being late. You know? And we laughed about it. And we got there, and we were okay as far as time frame. Got the presentation done okay. So I'm driving down the street, okay? And I'm rushing. I took EMT class, got certified in that several years ago. And I'm driving down State Street, not very far from here, and a car turns in front of me, a big van. I screech on my brakes. I'm like, ah! I hadn't invented the swell out yet, so I can do that. So I'm just kind of upset about it, and then I remember my PMS skills, my peace management skills, and I thought, I forgive myself for that van pulling in front of me. Boom, I got a spiritgram. It just came right here. You know what the spiritgram said? Hey, listen, buddy, don't you remember 4 minutes ago you pulled in front of someone? And they had to screech on your brakes. I'm like, oh, yeah. And then, could I be mad at the van anymore? Do you get what I'm saying about FM4? It's a great radio station. Okay? One day my son borrowed our car. He's in his 20s. Took the car, wouldn't bring it back. I'm like, what's going on? I need the car. Well, I just haven't got it done yet. Finally, I took another person over to get the car. And I had to look at it, and it's drained of gas. He didn't put the key where it was supposed to be. Had to call him, found the key, turned it on, and there's like no gas in it at all. I'm like, man, if you borrow someone's car, you have got to put gas in it and replace it, right? Am I being a victim then? The VIP? Was I? Mm-hmm. I'm just going around and around. He wouldn't bring it back. I'm burping all over the place, right? All of a sudden I remembered, here's my peace management skills. And I said, I forgive myself for Joseph not bringing the car back and draining the car of gas. Boom! Spiritgram came again. And the spiritgram said, listen, buddy, have you even one time thought about putting gas in your mother's car if you ever used her car? Could I be mad at Joseph anymore? Could I? No. It's a cool one. So, everything worked out all right. So, next time somebody does something mean, here's the key. Here's your recipe. Is just say, I forgive myself for that car pulling in front of me. I forgive myself for Joseph draining the car of gas and not bringing it back. Because it's a great mirror. And then you can laugh about it. Okay? All right, so, anybody like FM4? Will you remember FM4? How about swell? What does swell stand for?
Smile, wave, laugh, energize.
No matter what, I've been testing that one. I've had people pull in front of me and everything, and then they have to drive by me. I roll down the window and I wave to them. And they are so surprised that I use all 5 fingers.
Yes.
Okay, I got a few more things, but I want, we're almost done with time, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to do an experiment to see if you can laugh for 30 seconds. Do we have 30 seconds left? On your marks, get set, laugh! Very good, very good. somebody says, oh man, I did so good on this test, I got an A on it, and you don't just say, very good, yay, right? Or you just go, awesome. Okay, so who can tell me what FF4 stands for?
Forgive myself for.
Hey, does that sound kind of strange, maybe a little bit?
Yep.
Test drive. This will change your life, I guarantee it. It will change your life. When you're a parent, or if you're a parent now or whatever, and your kid does something that's not very fun, if you'll say to yourself, I forgive myself for them doing this, it will make a difference in your life that you'll just never know. Somebody, your roommate does something, oh, they didn't wash the dishes, or they didn't do something. I forgive myself for Mary not doing the dishes or making a mess. If you'll do that, I guarantee you, you will be an MVP. And what does MVP stand for? Marvelous Victor Progressive. Marvelous Victor Progressive. All right, any questions or?
Do you have these acronyms written down?
I have a website that I'm working on. I had it up and I've got to get it back up again. But we have over probably 400 of them.
Because I'd like to be able to, if we could share these back, they'll remember them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
If
you give me your email, I'll
Okay,
email them to you.
I will.
But we have hundreds of them, and they're just really fun. I mean, we have poise, passion on integrity, supercharges energy. We have honey, honoring others now energizes you and me. We have salt. You guys have salted today. SALT stands for smile and laugh together. We've got pepper. We've got all kinds of different ones, but I'll share some of them.
Okay, great.
Thanks for having me here today.